Testing, testing, testing. Oh wow, okay, my internet's fine right now. What? That's weird. Alright, cool. Well, I guess we'll just play some music then. Shit. I honestly was kind of expecting it not to work. I was just gonna go back to Discord, but I guess not. Let's play some music. Let's play. No, that's not playable, Jordan. Oh wow, of course my dog starts barking right now. Let's play. There we go. I specifically made a playlist for fucking streaming, and I have not been using it at all. There we go. Guess we'll BRB because I need to get some water. It's good timing. I just sat back down. Legit, just sat back down. I gotta fix this on my. Whoa, the hell just fell. Let's put this like right here. There we go. Whoa, wrong scene. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna stream the other day, but internet decided to shit the bed, so we're doing it today instead. Oh shoot! Keep forgetting. I gotta manually start the whatchamacallit. Where is it? There we go. Forgot I gotta manually start it before each stream. There we go. Dude, genuinely, what fell that time? I'm seeing, hearing and seeing shit fall. I don't hear or see it. I hear that. I was gonna do. So yesterday on the itinerary of what I was gonna do Through the Fire and Flames, and then I was gonna do SvR, which I mean I'll still probably do SvR, but yeah, what are they? They are talking about whatever on Clone Hero. I love sweet tea. My stay was in a purple warning. I don't know what the hell that means. I think I saw like a orange or yellow warning. But I don't know. I don't remember a purple one. I gotta get out of the read Discord mentality whenever I start streaming. Because whenever I start streaming, I just start reading everything on Discord. Oh shoot, I forgot I had more than just reggae in this stream playlist. Marine warning on the site. Yeah, I guess we had one. I don't think it's purple on the website I use though. Definitely not purple. I think it's blue. I'm not sure. It's we get marine warnings every like week. It's whatever, dude. I live on the water. It's hardly a warning. It's simply just a fact of life. It's a Thursday morning. That's what we like to call it. All right, I forgot this guy sent me a message like 3 hours ago and I didn't respond. I probably look like an asshole right now. Dude, who did that? Whoa, who did that? Dude, this guy responded immediately. I just he sent me a message at 7:05. I respond literally 10 seconds ago. He's already he's appearing offline. Appearing offline does not fucking stop it. Asshole Killix arc win. Well, if you know the iceberg, you would know that arc has been gone by like 6 years. Ugh. But yeah. Not gonna do Through the Fire and Flames today. Today we're just gonna play wrestling. We're just gonna leave it at that. No, we're not gonna update my PlayStation right now. But we will plug in the controller so I can play. Because I'm not playing with a keyboard. That'd be awful. Playing a wrestling game with a keyboard sounds like shit. Sounds like hell. I don't know how Mark does it. In fact, he doesn't. He uses a controller. And sometimes he uses the keyboard. Brown suit or white suit? I don't know. Flip a coin. That's what I do. Twitter is awesome. All right, let's get a show on the road. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Jeez, I almost knocked over my tea. Okay, wow, that would have been really bad. Okay, yikes. Okay, well, that was fucking close. Okay, that was close, dude. Five messages back to back. The gargler, the gargler. All right, let's hide that because we're gonna hit the record button. All right, let's get this started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. SvR. I don't feel like he looked like that. I might be crazy. Roddy Piper. Yeah, we have a lot to unlock still. Jeez. I mean, why not get the moveset? Yeah. In case we wanna switch things up later. Why not? I forgot they locked DX behind that. What is there to buy? Was it me and Carly? You're right, it was me and him. And I think I forgot who we eliminated last, but it was Batista. I think it was Batista that we had to eliminate together. Yeah. This is a nice locker room, honestly. As much as I would like to buy some new stuff, I think this is fine as it is. Got our Steve Weisers. Steve Weisers. A lot of money. Yeah, let's just do our thing. Let's head out there. Actually, wait a second. Have I still? I gotta remember. Okay, I did put on subtitles. Okay, good. Gonna call for a challenge. God, I hope not. All right, what do we got here? A price on the head of Felix Anderson. Despite the strenuous objections of SmackDown general manager Theodore Long, insider sources have confirmed that WWE superstar John Bradshaw Layfield has placed a $100,000 bounty on the head of the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania, Felix Anderson. Let's face it, I'm the greatest superstar in SmackDown history, JBL told WWE.com. It should be me going to WrestleMania to compete for the World Heavyweight title, not some piece of trash who won the Royal Rumble on a fluke. Fortunately, I've done pretty well in this business and my bank account can correct the mistake made by our incompetent general manager. If I'm not headed to the main event of WrestleMania, then 100,000 of my hard-earned dollars say that Felix isn't either. Whoever takes him out gets the bounty, and then we'll see who Teddy Long has to come crawling back to in order to save WrestleMania. Alright, well. That's that. We got a bounty on our head, guys. What are we gonna do? Actually, let me check my stats real quick. What do these look like? 81 overall. That's not bad. I mean, there's not a lot left I can do, so I'm gonna be stuck at a super low overall, but we're looking good right now. Like, much better than 39. I think we can handle a bounty on our head when we got the Cena promo. What do you mean the Cena promo? Oh, wait. I don't know. I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I also don't know.
Can you dig it? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Friday Night SmackDown. We're just a week removed from the Royal Rumble, and SmackDown's already experiencing fallout from the Royal Rumble match. You got that right.
We've seen her destroy the limo. Oh, yeah.
The new #1 contender. I know that WrestleMania is a big deal, actually the biggest, but that's just nuts. Nevertheless, the Rumble winner is a marked man, a man who has a $100,000 price on his head. Yeah, and if it was me heading to that ring right now, I know I'd be thinking about collecting the 100 logs right here, right now. If I know this guy, and I think I do, the thought has definitely passed.
I don't know. Sorry to break it to you, Booker, but I don't think you're gonna be getting that bounty. Don't even think about it, man. Oh, you ready?
If the bounty is weighing heavily on his mind, he's not letting it show one bit.
You damn right I'm not.
See his sweat. That's the name of the game, and he's showing everyone here why he's the #1 contender at the main event of WrestleMania. He's wearing a brave face, but let's not forget we're still a month away from WrestleMania. That's a long time to survive with 100 grand on your head.
I think I got it. Oh wait, so did we just skip the chamber? I guess so. I mean, I guess it makes sense. There's nothing for me to do. Actually, no. Wait, what? No. Well, we'll figure it out. Get out of my ring. I have chat's attention. I would just like to remind you all that I weigh in tonight at 145 pounds. I hail from Norfolk, Virginia. Key legs Anderson. Oh man, my voice is really going right now. I've been talking like for 3 hours straight on Discord. Anderson. Man, off the weights. Dude, my guy's fucking shoulders look like shit, bro. I gotta fix that. Alright.
Alongside Taz, and we welcome you to Portland, Oregon.
They gotta start putting me in matches with cruiserweights, man. I never really thought about it that much. Hey, I think they expect you to play as a heavyweight, you know, and I guess it kind of makes sense. But like, playing this as a cruiserweight is like so you're really at a huge disadvantage. Dude, I gotta get rid of the rock stomp. That shit is not good. It does way more harm than good. Oh!
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating from these.
Why is my punch radius so weak?
Could be more obvious. Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different.
I'm wrenching.
You must be familiar with this one, Taz. Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
Also, I'm sure it's probably obvious, but I noticed after, you know, earlier, I think when your submission set is higher, you also, I mean, obviously, you not only do you do more damage, it seems like you also, what's it called? It seems like you can hold them in submissions even longer.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of, this is a big risk. Will it pay off? There's not a superstar in the line.
Yes, sir. That's what we like to see.
He can talk all he wants, but once he's lost the match, this guy's gonna wish that he spent more time going after his opponent. I think you're wrong about that, Taz. I think this is going to make this victory
bulldog.
that much sweeter.
Dude, I don't know what it is. It feels like my meter is not going up as much as it should. Whoa!
Fans just can't get enough of these superstars. And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about
hold on.
I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment in my opinion. You might be right,
Go up
Taz.
top. I don't think I'm gonna make this.
Entertaining to listen to you try
Oh! Okay, that's fine.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulled for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for. I never claimed to be completely objective.
Ooh, my boing loing, bro. Whoa, bro. What, bro?
In the ring.
I am pressing the fuck out of these buttons right now.
But you're putting your body on the line in there. You got to do whatever it takes to protect yourself. And
Limb work, you know, that's cool.
Ooh,
dodge him too.
Is one thing, but cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring. Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus.
I'm cheesing him right now. I'm cheesing, fam. I'm cheesing.
That was a textbook reversal.
All right, damn. All right, you got me.
He anticipated that.
Whoa. I love when they, like, announce that you reversed it, but it doesn't actually reverse for some reason. Very nice.
Is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one. And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great
top.
dude with guts. These top rope moves are risky.
Dude. I feel like they're coded to just
Watching these superstars go at it
reverse
reminds
that
me
type of shit even more.
why I'm
How is he doing so much damage to my legs? What the
the
fuck?
announce table.
He's hit my legs like twice this whole match and they're fucking damaged like that. What the hell?
You could be cruiserweight champ in like a year. Oh no, I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers. Duh.
What is
They're
he
just
doing?
training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars. Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick
Okay,
to
okay, I really despise that. That actually really annoys me. That, like, again, that's like getting stunned in 2K and being able to reverse shit. Like, why? That doesn't make any sense at all.
This is one heck of a match so far. I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there. He's going for the cover, Cole. Wow, talk about cutting close. That was almost free.
All right, man. We're playing on normal, dude. Why is this so difficult?
Man,
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, you know. When I'm a cruiserweight, I obviously
yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And
don't
having
have the
to deal with
same
emotional as well as physical pain
access to
is
certain
much
stats that they
worse.
do. What the fuck was that? Why can I do the? Why can I do it? Okay.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and
Sure,
seen
man.
the superstars
Whatever.
who don't get their hands raised. You can literally. I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks. I can't even imagine the amount of.
You know, I should be doing more submissions. I forgot. That shit gives you crazy meter. Okay, well, whatever, dude.
You sure can. They see everything, and
Whatever,
they'll let you know
man.
about it.
Whatever.
These superstars have been going hard all match. They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play. No doubt, Cole.
What?
There ain't no way you're going to win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it. You can say that.
Back in the
I've
fucking
seen
ring.
matches
Get
won
back in the
and
ring.
lost simply because
Back in the
one
ring.
superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
Submission. This gives a ton of fucking what's it called?
You're not kidding, Cole. Submission hold locked in.
Gives way
And
too
they
much
see a
meter,
tap out
honestly.
right here. And even if you can't make
Damn
your
it.
opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
Dude, I literally reversed that at the perfect time. What the fuck was that? What was that?
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz. It's a
Dude.
I'm all in favor
All right,
of
man.
freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not.
I'm cheesing. I'm super cheesing because he's cheesing me. Why
Well, it
not?
looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion. Oh, come on.
I'm cheesing. I'm cheesing.
I'm
I'm cheesing.
One bit. The longer you stay in this, the more. Okay, yeah, great. That's just great. Now, why don't you quit showing off and get down to business here? He is getting down to business. He's in the sports
Entertainment business. Dude, every time. Dude. Dude, what's the point? He reverses every single time, man. This is all normal, by the way. He's reversed my finisher 2 out of 3 times so far in this match.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
Dude.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves. Seeing a match like
Don't I have
this
another
makes me
submission?
proud
Okay,
to be
well.
part of this company. I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a He's taking
Brr, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
Sure you can spare it, Cole?
I legit did not mean to do that. I didn't expect to get out of that.
These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight. Not a surprise there at all, Cole. I mean, tell me the last time that you saw a WWE superstar only go halfway. I don't think I ever have, Taz. Everyone on the roster gives
I swear I have another submission here, right? Isn't it this one? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Spamming the hell these buttons. Spamming the hell these buttons. Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind. Cool. Sweet. Oh, now I know what to do if my what's it called isn't working.
Looks like we got a couple of bounty hunters here, Cole. And that's fans having none of
Bounty
it.
Hunters.
I can't blame him, Cole. It ain't his fight.
Of course it would be fucking Bob Holly out here.
Wait, what's this? He changed his mind, Cole. He wants the bounty for himself. No, I don't think that's it.
Booker T atomic drop?
Holy smokes, he's on fire. He's
Okay.
cleaning house.
Dude, I didn't even realize that
He's
was
not
William
here for
Regal
the
till now.
bounty. He's here
I
to
didn't even
stop the
realize.
mugging.
I thought that was
What a
like
guy.
Trevor
Go,
Murdoch.
man, go.
That was you? Yeah, that's true. Well, thankfully, Booker T came for the save. No money for Vault. What the hell? Why can't I just go back to the locker room? What the hell? I gotta sing over it so, you know, the stream doesn't get muted. I mean, I'm recording, so I don't have to worry about that, but, you know, just in case. There's that, and then it's speed, and that's it. Face to face with the enemy. Oh, the enemy. Let's begin the week. It's gonna be like a cutscene here, right? Backstage cutscene. Yep.
Well, well, well. Looky who it is. The man who stuck his nose in where it didn't belong. You better be careful, pal, because that's a good way to
Pow.
lose it.
Well, at least he didn't say boy.
Is that supposed to be some kind of a threat?
Wow, I can see you got all the brains in your family. Yeah,
Wow.
that's supposed to be some kind of threat. You stay out of my business, or my business becomes your business. And believe me, you don't want that.
Dude, why is his
you're
face so
right.
shiny?
I don't want that. But when you started putting bounties on superstars, I started to wonder if I'm going to be next.
Don't be
That's fair.
ridiculous. You haven't got anything I want, pal.
Yeah, pal. Alright.
All right, listen up. I've got a match against one of the guys who tried to cash in on your bounty
Dude.
last week. And I just had a bad conversation.
At least I can mute this in the VOD.
with a man who
Sorry, I can mute
wants you
this in
taken
the...
out of the WrestleMania picture. That makes me think I've got an unwanted surprise coming my way. You didn't ask me to help you last week, but I did. Now, I'm calling in that favor.
Dude,
So I'm
ban
asking
this
you,
bot.
do you have my back tonight?
There's so much going on right now. Taz is barking. Fucking a view botter is in chat. I'm sick of it. You know, I'll help Booker T out. Why not? Why wouldn't I? Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, as they say. Kind of a freaky sentence, but you know. Alright. They should have just made it a tag team match. Realistically speaking, if Booker T... Alright, not Booker T. If we just went to Theodore Long, he would have been like, yo, it's a tag team match, player.
Can you dig it, sucker?
You got to give these guys credit, Taz. Despite superstars putting bounties on each other's head, it's nice to see that there's still a code of honor around here from time to time.
Code of honor?
Down a notch there, sizzle chest. This ain't nothing but safety.
That is not at all what he said in this.
They both wound up
Okay.
getting jumped if they didn't stick together.
Dude. You know, that's one of my favorite things about Taz. The commentator, not my dog, is that he would not read off the script.
I know it's old news at this point, but I still can't believe these two would sell their souls like this, even for $100,000.
Hey, everybody's got a price, Cole. And let's see, 100 divided by 2, carry the 1, 50 G's a piece. That price ain't nothing to sneeze.
Carry the one, dude. Sweet. I love the gimmick that Taz is a moron somehow. All right. I forgot how manager stuff works in this game. I forgot. Can you?
From San Antonio, Texas.
I want to say you can attack them. I mean, I know you can attack them. Obviously, I don't know if there's like a limit to how much you can attack them. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I hit him like 5 times, it's gonna be like DQ. It shouldn't be though. As long as I'm not like entering the ring like that, I think we'll be fine.
I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow,
How do I change my targeting?
I would have said that years ago.
There we go. Okay. No! Get out of there, Booker!
When it comes to fan favorites, there's no superstar more beloved by the WWE
No!
fans.
Booker, I got you!
Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
There we go. Dude! Booker, I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my fucking best. Dude, I don't think I've seen that glitch in like ages. Holy shit. I forgot that could happen.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking
if you
your
win by
career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet.
Oh, shit.
You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that.
It's not gonna happen, but if I win by count out, oh my god.
To realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match.
Is Booker T an actual WWE?
Cole, I swear.
I'm not sure if that's a joke question or not, but yes, Booker T was very much a real guy.
But at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match.
Oh wow, are we really? Is it gonna work? He's out for the count. Jeez. Okay. Shit. Okay. Nice. Cool. Easy win. Web the boy. What does that mean? Historically accurate matchup. What does that mean?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Talking about Booker T. Washington. What? Okay. Well, that match was way easier than I expected. I mean, I cheesed the hell out of it, but, you know, it worked. Yeah, I'm sure, man. Alright.
Hey, just want to thank you for watching my back last week against those goons. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna return the favor tonight in your match. See you out there.
Yeah, that's nice of him. I think after this, we should be maxed out. Boom. Sweet. Alright, so from here on out, it's entirely on us. Oh, okay. Well, they just swapped the roles. Alright, cool. This is fine. Honestly, figured there'd be more than this. I figured I'd be fighting like maybe anybody else on the roster.
Is scheduled for
But I guess this is the
fall.
same two guys.
Accompanied by Hardcore Holly.
Oh yeah, there's Vault
On
right
the way
there.
to the ring, from Blackpool, England, weighing 204.
So no commentary lines, I guess. I would have figured we got some commentary, but or actually maybe it's during my entrance. Maybe it's going to be like a cutscene where Booker T's like, oh, I guess not. Okay, cool.
The Mile High City, Denver, Colorado.
All right,
is home
I'm
to
not
SmackDown
gonna
tonight,
cheese it
and
like
what a
last
show
time.
we've got
I'm
for you.
actually gonna win this
Without
match
a doubt,
definitively.
Cole,
No
that
countouts.
show is gonna be off the chart. You know it, partner. The SmackDown superstars.
I'm gonna try for a submission. Submission seems to be the way to go because they really like kicking out of my, or not even kick out. They like reversing my finish quite a bit. So I'm just gonna
I think that if one of these superstars successfully
try to damage
executes
the head
their
as much as
finishing
possible.
move, this one is over.
Right.
That ain't necessarily the case.
Move spam.
Just
I don't care.
because it's called
Damn it.
finishing
Okay. Well,
doesn't
he's
mean
not gonna
it
take the
always
submission
ends
that
match.
easily.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're
Boom.
developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
All right, spam those buttons. Spam those buttons.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
You won't surprise me.
The good thing about it too is it seems to get us way better meter than just doing regular moves. So. Ooh, whoa, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect?
Yeah, work the arms too. Why not?
WWE superstars
Work everything.
are in that level. Challenge in the world.
True enough, Taz.
Ah,
There's no off
shit.
season for them. There's
No,
month
wrong
to
guy.
off.
Okay, wow. Well, the ref got in the way. That wasn't my fault.
I mean, these guys are here week in and week
I don't know
out.
how that hurt his body, but sure, why not?
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here. And the crowd has come alive tonight with it.
He's going for the submission.
Nah, don't DQ me.
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out.
Spam. Move spam.
And we might be about to see another one right
Target the
here.
arms for no reason. Boom.
That was a textbook
All right, get
reversal.
reversed. That's part of it. We're working. We're working. We're doing it back and forth. I like this. I like this. Good work, Regal. All right, now I make a comeback. Body
This is
blows.
one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz.
Back into the submission.
The highlight has been so far.
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. Wow, look at that submission.
I'm liking this. We're working. We're working. We're working.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough.
I'm gonna
I've
taunt.
said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about?
I reversed.
Dominant superstar who's rallying this
Boom.
capacity
Down to the
around
ground.
him.
Hit my finish. Bang. And then we go for the pin.
And here's the cover.
You kick out. Oh, I think you forgot to kick out. That's fine. We'll edit it in post. I knocked him out. Yeah, I accidentally shoot kicked him.
Here's your winner.
Oh, Booker T's not gonna turn on me. What? Okay.
And Booker T.
I was assuming he was gonna turn on me eventually, like either before the match starts or after, but I guess not. Maybe I'm misremembering or I'm just being too presumptuous. Bounty still up for grabs. 3 weeks ago, John Bradshaw Layfield promised to pay $100,000 to the superstar or superstars who could put Felix Anderson out of action before WrestleMania, denying him his World Heavyweight title match, the biggest event in sports entertainment history. Since then, William Regal and Hardcore Holly have unsuccessfully tried to get the job done, thanks in part to the intervention of Booker T. Despite their best efforts, Keelix Anderson has survived every attempt to destroy him. In a tag match? Yeah, probably. With No Way Out, the final pay-per-view before WrestleMania fast approaching, will JBL and his associates success in destroying Keelix, or will Keelix find a way to endure? And what is Booker T's role in all of this? Tune into SmackDown this Friday night to find out. Alright. You know what would have been cool though? If like you could like limit break or something like that. Like if you like put in like 5,000 XP, you'd be able to go over whatever limit it is that you have.
Let's cut to the chase. You're offering $100,000 to the man who can take me out. But I've got a better idea.
Oh, closed
How about
captions
you
are
put
fucked
that
up.
bounty
Whatever.
on the line, and I'll put up my #1 contender status for a title match at WrestleMania. You and me can settle it this Sunday, and No Way Out.
What? He's risking his #1 contendership? If he loses the match, he loses his title opportunity at WrestleMania.
Not for nothing, young lady. There's $100,000 at stake.
Look, I'm not DX, man. That's not me, man. That's not my gimmick. I'm just using their music. Damn, they're close up. Damn, back up.
Hold on. You're gonna reward him for trying to take you out? I've got a better idea. How about the two of us take him and his goons out right here tonight? And as a thank you, you put that WrestleMania title match on the line against me this Sunday.
An impressive
Yeah, why not?
Which one will he choose?
Yeah, sure, why not? Ooh. I don't know. Seems kind of risky. Also, I don't know. That money. Oof. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Booker's gonna turn even if I do this. Probably on. I mean, I don't lose much facing the bounty hunters tonight. It's whatever, man. I just gotta lock in. That's it. All right. Helix versus JBL at No Way Out this Sunday. In breaking news, WWE.com has just learned that Helix Anderson will be putting his #1 contendership status for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania on the line against JBL this Sunday at No Way Out. In exchange, JBL will put $100,000 of his own money on the line as well. SmackDown General Manager Theodore Long has announced that to prevent outside interference, the match will be a cage match. Despite accepting the offer, or perhaps because of it, JBL has refused to call up his bounty hunting dogs, William Regal and Hardcore Holly. They will face Helix Anderson in a handicap match tonight. Booker T, who had once again offered his assistance to Helix only to be rebuffed, could not be reached for comment. Alright. So again, I feel like at worst, I don't think there's ever been like a damage carryover in this, so I don't think, even if they hurt me here, I don't think I'll be damaged at the pay-per-view. Now if I did, that would suck. But I don't think that works. I don't think that happens in this game, so we should be fine. Let's start a run. Damn, they super do not care about the storyline, bro.
Is scheduled for
They super did not care about this. Just like no commentary lines for any of this for 2 weeks straight. I mean, I guess we did get cutscenes in the middle, but eh.
Are you ready?
Jeez. That's all I can say. Jeez.
a sold-out crowd in Memphis, Tennessee
All right.
is on its feet. Michael Cole
Now-
at ringside, all set for another
actually,
exciting
now that I
evening
think about it,
of SmackDown
if I really want to,
And
the
with
best way to
big
do this is
announcement
to
tonight, Cole,
cheese,
this
honestly.
crowd can't wait.
That's a big
Get him a little
claim to make,
injured and
Taz.
then just cheese
But
on the
you might
outside
just be
for
right.
a count out
Elvis is
victory.
only one superstar, but
That might be my
SmackDown's
best
got a
bet,
whole
really,
locker room full of
because these handicap matches are ass. The biggest problem really right now is I can't put him in a submission. If I put him in a submission, what's his name is going to come in immediately.
Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world.
I'm surprised that actually hit. Wow.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're gonna be
Well,
feeling for the next week.
I say then I immediately go into a submission.
That's the case if you lose as well.
And he smells blood and water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
Oh wow, he fucked up. Nice. And then I just get out the ring.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes
I don't know
their
how that
finishing
worked,
move,
but fuck it.
this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the
careful,
case,
buddy.
Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. This is dumb. Why is he risking everything by going up there?
Okay, I don't even know how that one missed. Whatever, dude.
There's not a
This game is running
superstar
bits on me.
who can afford to ignore
It's fine,
these
though. It's
fans,
fine,
Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. Nice reversal.
Reversal? Where?
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for
Ooh,
your career.
thanks.
It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, what you gotta realize, to make it in the WWE, this is not a job.
Ooh, what the?
This is a
Whoa, when
lifestyle.
could I do that? What
That's
the
why
hell?
you see so much passion for
Oh.
what they do in the ring.
And that's something you
It's probably gonna
won't see
tag in
anywhere else. With all due
Hardcore
respect
Holly
to every
eventually.
athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as
Oh, I guess
much
not.
of a
Okay,
sense
shit.
of
He wants to go the
as
distance.
the WWE
Okay, now he's gonna
superstars.
tag out. Whatever.
Looks like a tag to me.
That's fine. That's fine. What the? What is the ref doing?
Crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong.
Nice. Good going, buddy.
Man, there's a punk look like a punk with that counter.
All right, spam those buttons. Spam those
These
buttons.
superstars have been going.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you gotta either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you gotta just flat out tap out.
Yeah, my submission set is, I mean, obviously, it's maxed out, but it's way better than I thought it was gonna
Man, this match is so good. It's even worse.
be. Slow down.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my number one choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. Then it could be the King.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
Whoa.
I love
Oh,
hearing
man.
the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying.
Change your target. Oh! That could have been bad. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These
I
are
wanna try
WWE
something here.
superstars for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough,
Dude, what are
Taz.
you doing?
There's no
Stay
off-season for
out
them.
of the
There's
ring,
no
man.
month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't,
Get him
Cole.
out of here,
I mean,
dude.
these guys are here week in and week out, and
Dude,
every night
ref.
they leave it in the ring.
Ref.
And they do it all
Ref.
for the WWE
Ref, do something.
fans,
Ref, do
Taz.
something.
Without them, none of us would even be here.
Alright.
There's the reversal, Cole. He dodged that bullet.
Alright. We're gonna do something crazy here. We're gonna do something freaky. Something kooky.
This is one heck of a match
Nice,
so far.
nice.
It sure is, Taz.
Get over here.
What do you think the highlight has
Good
been
shit.
so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, he can talk all he wants, Cole. But once he's lost the match, this guy's gonna wish that he spent more time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that, Taz. I think this is going to make
Boom.
his victory tonight
All right,
that
cool.
much sweeter.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for
Stay
their
over there,
tickets
man.
after all.
These superstars are on top of their game. But only
Fuck.
one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
Alright, we just gotta
And
pray.
that's a
We
real
just gotta
shame
pray.
because like
9.
you said,
Oh,
so
damn
far.
it.
Well, what do you want,
We're this
Cole?
fucking close,
You
too.
want to see
Jeez.
everyone win so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
And there's the pin.
He slipped out of that one.
He slipped out of that one? What? You slip out of nothing, dude.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind
Whatever.
up against
Let's try
each other
submission
sooner
again.
or later.
There were times when it seemed like it
Maybe if we're
wouldn't
quick
take
enough, we might be
Chance
able to
with
get him
the
to tap out in
submission.
time.
Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
Whatever.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
Ref!
I
Are
think
you
we're hearing the
fucking
First Amendment
mental?
action here tonight, Taz.
What are you
It's a
doing?
great
Blood?
idea, Cole.
Bruv in it?
All in favor of
Alright, no,
freedom
because
of
it's crazy.
expression. Whether I
I'm literally getting
say
submitted by the
wow,
illegal
look
man.
at
What is the ref
submission.
doing?
I ain't never seen him
hello?
execute it better.
Neither have I, partner. And this might
Whatever,
be enough
dude.
to tap out right here.
This has been a great match so far.
Alright, dude.
But I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow.
The
if I
referee
knew
is
it was
blind.
that
Yeah, I
easy,
agree with
I
that guy in the
would've said
crowd, by
that
the
years
way.
ago.
Super agree with him.
I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you have that kind of hype, it's really tough to live up to the expectations. But these superstars
Alright.
ain't having any
Finisher.
They sure are.
Bang.
Impressive thing in and of
Alright, get in the
itself.
ring.
Oh, look at that. He's bleeding like a
Ow.
Rather a broken
It doesn't matter. I win.
Are you ready?
Alright, we did it. She's the hell out of it, but we fucking got it, man.
The freak.
I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, that's really all you can do in those handicap matches. If you're not getting the pin, you're not getting a submission. I mean, what else are you gonna do? I mean, if you're really quick, you can get the pin off, but you gotta be like really quick. You gotta like do your finisher, switch targets to the guy on the outside, knock him down, and then immediately go back to the guy and pin him. Which, I mean, is depending on how much damage they have, it's again, whole lot of talking. We won. It doesn't matter. We move on. We get those dubs. The next champ, JBL, the next World Heavyweight Champion. JBL is a man who's used to getting what he wants, and when he realized that he would not be going on to WrestleMania to compete for the World Heavyweight title, he let his checkbook do the talking and put a $100,000 bounty on the head of the #1 contender, Keelix Anderson. Like all good investments, it has paid huge dividends. Keelix has agreed to put his #1 contender status on the line in a cage match at No Way Out in exchange for JBL putting the bounty on the line as well. What does that tell you? Asked JBL. It tells you that he's scared of what a man of my means can do. He didn't force me into doing anything. He bribed me with a chance at a WrestleMania main event to get me to stop making his life a living hell. Is that the kind of superstar you want representing SmackDown? Maybe I'll last off the suggestion that being inside of the steel cage handicaps him in any way. Keelix Anderson thinks he's safe from outside interference in the steel cage, but what he apparently hasn't stopped to realize is that he's locked himself in with the most dangerous son of a bitch on SmackDown. But he'll figure it out soon enough when I walk out of No Way Out with his title shot in one hand and my $100,000 in the other. Whole lot of talking for a guy that's about to lose. Whole lot of talking. Well, again, what else could we ever want in this place, you know? There's no reason to buy anything else right now, at least. We're not doing the goon locker room. At least not yet. Maybe when we go to Raw, we'll do that. But until then. No Way Out. Steel cage match. Escape from the cage, man. I really wish that I could just, like, not do that, you know? I wish it could just be, like, a regular, no escape cage match. But, you know. Different times.
Well, here we are at No Way Out, and Taz, a title opportunity at WrestleMania is on the line in this very next matchup.
This guy shocked the world when he put up a $100,000 bounty on the head of the #1 contender right after the Royal Rumble.
I'd say that he suffered from a classic case of sour grapes once he lost his chance for a title opportunity, and he's been a menace on SmackDown ever since.
Jeez, Cole, sour grapes. You think that he's got $100,000 burning a hole in his pocket? He better be able to buy some fresh grapes or whatever. I guess not.
Oh, well, that's all I gotta say. I'm not watching no more of that.
Are you ready?
Oh,
As we saw this past Friday, this man had to endure a 2-on-1 handicap match against would-be bounty hunters. Taz, you have to wonder just what kind of shape he'll be in tonight after what went down on SmackDown.
It's true. He may not be 100% tonight or even close to it. But do you think he cares? He earned his title shot, and he's got a chance tonight to get a little payback on a superstar.
And the word payback has never been more appropriate. If he wins this match, he not only retains his WrestleMania title opportunity, he walks out of here with $100,000.
You're not going to get more motivation to win a match than that.
He's the greatest, man. And you're about to see some even more greatness right now. I got chills. Big pay-per-view vibes. Now that I've got chat's attention, I would just like to remind you all, I weigh in tonight at 145 pounds. I hail from Norfolk, Virginia. Keelix Anderson. Oh. Anderson. Chills. Vibes. They're off the charts right now. Also, you just tuned in at the perfect time, Justin. I'm about to beat the brakes off of JBL. All right. Also, that's another thing I like about this. You get to see the cage lowering. That's so sweet. Only thing that's missing is the music that they used to. Actually, I forgot. Did they? I think they only played the music when the chamber lowered. Actually, I'm not sure if the steel cage got the same treatment, but I know when they brought down the chamber, and I think the Hell in a Cell got music that played. That's pretty sweet though. I forgot they actually lower the cage like that. That's kind of cool. Let me out. I changed my mind. Don't want this match. No, I changed my mind back again.
Nice reversal.
Damn, commentary normally like starts off with something, but like, okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an
I'm cheesing the hell out of this off rip. I'm gonna cheese the hell out of this fight. I'm gonna beat this like I'm gonna beat this regular style. I'm not gonna fucking. I'm not gonna escape over the top or through the door. I'm doing this regular style. I'm either going to pin him or make him tap out. JBL is gonna be my bitch at the end of this match. Come hell or high water.
None of us would even be here.
Dude, I'm cheesing the fuck out of him. I'm not letting him get up at all. I'm doing the SvR strats. Oh wait, hold on. Is there no? Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. Wait, whoa, hold on. No give up. What? Okay, so it's only escape. Wow, that's actually kind of lame. What the fuck? That's lame as shit.
Yeah, JBL talks a great game, Taz, but when it comes time to put up with
Get some shrimp fried rice
seems like you always get
for a whole week. Jeez.
dirty work for him.
I mean, I agree. You know, I would probably be set for a whole week, but
For 9 months. That's right, 9 months. And what a title reign it was. Man,
that also means we're not gonna get any good meter off of submissions like we normally would.
No fear on the face of this superstar.
yeah, that 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
Damn it. Ugh.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me.
Whoa.
I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
All right, we're gonna try to escape right now.
They're just training people to go to war.
Oh wow, I'm bad at this.
WWE superstar.
I used to be so good at this. I was like perfect like all the time. Oh, never mind. That was easy. What? I forgot that. It's so easy. I forgot. Oh my god. I legit forgot how easy that was. Okay. Okay. Cool.
He did it. He won the match and retained his number one contender status.
Awesome.
Not to mention the fact that he just collected the very $100,000 bounty his opponent put on his head.
That was the easiest 100,000 I've ever made in my life.
That's a nice payday. No difference.
Payday.
But even more important, he's still going to WrestleMania to meet the champ.
The road to WrestleMania continues, and this man remains in the fast lane.
Fast lane. What did Michael Cole know? Well, that's that. Got the trophy. We got the color commentary package, whatever that means. And we should have 100,000. We should be $100,000 richer when we go back to our locker. Check real quick. Yeah, there we go. We should got $100,000. Nice. Helix retains WrestleMania title opportunity. Helix Anderson has retained his #1 contender status for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania, defeating John Bradshaw Layfield in a brutal cage match at No Way Out. After everything I've gone through to earn this title opportunity, nobody can say that I don't deserve to headline the biggest event of the year. And when I leave WrestleMania with a World Heavyweight title, no one will be able to deny that I am the greatest superstar in sports entertainment today. Helix put his title opportunity on the line against JBL in exchange for JBL agreeing to wager the $100,000 bounty he put on Helix on the outcome of the match. And JBL has a suggestion for what Helix can do with his windfall. Helix got lucky tonight, plain and simple. There's not a SmackDown fan in the world who doesn't realize that I deserve to main event WrestleMania, whether they want to admit it or not. So if Helix comes back with a World Heavyweight title, I suggest he takes that $100,000 of my money and hire himself some protection or take an extended vacation somewhere far, far away. Because there is nothing I will not do and nowhere I will not go to take the title that's rightfully mine. Yeah, you can keep yapping, buddy. I'm still world champion next month. $163,000 though. Again, I don't know if we should we renovate? Because I don't know, I like this, but like, if we get like a championship locker room, then we're gonna have that championship mentality if you really think about it. Oh, wow. One of these is not like the other. Not a whole lot unlocked here. That's backlash. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. We gotta, oh my god, I forgot that's the legend challenge though. We still gotta get the live sex celebration though. We gotta get that eventually. We gotta get that trophy. That's so crazy. That's the thing for legend. Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is definitely gonna be the hardest one, by the way. Doing Money in the Bank is really fucking hard. Anyways, let's take a quick look at this. So I'm kind of curious. Is that Actually, no. Hold on. No, this isn't going to tell me. This isn't going to tell me. What is going to tell me is if I go up here. There we go. Clear the legend level in challenge mode. So I'm going to assume that I got to do all of them. And not just the one. Which I guess that's fair. This one's going to be a... Okay, in exhibition mode on legend difficulty. That's gonna be, ooh, yikes. That's gonna be tough. Clear superstar level and challenge mode. Yeah, that'll be simple enough. Same GM award, yeah. Okay, so everything, and then everything else down here is the pay-per-views. Oh yeah, I forgot Survivor Series is part of the Big Four. That's fair. I got these 3 left to do. Alright, well that's that. As I said, this is gonna be a pretty short stream. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be a little longer, but yeah, no, we're just gonna do that. Plain and simple. I'm only gonna do 1 month per stream. No 2 months per stream, unfortunately. So we're just gonna leave it there. Tomorrow is Wednesday, right? Tomorrow is Wednesday, so we're probably going to be doing Watch Party Wednesday, so month-long stream win. Eventually, one day. One day. But yeah, no stream tomorrow. Watch Party is going to be taking up that time slot. Hopefully, we'll be back on Thursday. So yeah, that's that. See you.